Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, hey guys, this is the 50th time I've tried this intro. Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you all the books that I plan on reading this year, as well as authors that I'm interested in reading more of. I think my camera's going to go flat because of how much I've tried to record this intro, so I'm just going to get into my books. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so the first book I have on this pile is a very popular book, and it's a part of a very popular series. That is A Court of Thorns and Roses. As you can probably see, I've already tried to read a little bit of this book before. I didn't quite get into it straight away, but I'm planning on giving another crack at some point. Hopefully, I want to be able to read the ACOTAR series and be able to give you guys my thoughts on it, because apart from the fact that I didn't get into it the first time I tried this book, it does sort of interest me, and I have a lot of friends that have said it's really good. So eventually I'll get into it and see what I can tell you guys about it, because it's very popular and there has to be a reason for that. So I'm going to try it at some point and actually get into it, hopefully. The next book I've got on this pile is my copy of Where the Crawdads Sing. I definitely want to read this. This will probably get read very soon, actually. I'm planning on reading it in the next few weeks, probably, and I'm very excited for that. It seems like a great story. I'm just so keen to read this book, man. It's going to be great. I love the little cover it has. It's so beautiful. Sorry I'm rushing. I'm just so scared that my camera's going to go flat or that my mic isn't recording. If you heard that, I just picked my microphone up. So let's hope this video gets out. The next book on my list is To Kill a Mockingbird, and more specifically just Harper Lee books. I'm very interested in Harper Lee, and I'm just so keen to get into these. I do have Go Set a Watchman up on that pile up there. Hopefully this will get read very soon as well. I'm very excited for that. And onto another classic book is East of Eden, or more specifically, more John Steinbeck. So I know that a lot of you would know John Steinbeck, or would say that he's one of the greater writers in American literature, but I haven't actually read any of his work. I know he did Of Mice and Men, and East of Eden has a movie adaptation with James Dean in it, which is very cool, so I'm very keen to read this at some point, but I don't think I'll get around to it in the first half of the year, but hopefully I do, because it does seem very interesting to me, and I've been meaning to read it for a while. It's sat on my shelf for about 12 months. I'm going to move on now. So on to this next book. This one is Beautiful World, Where Are You? By Sally Rooney. Now, this is not just this book. I'm wanting to read more of her stuff in general, especially Intermezzo. If you saw my last video, I did say that I read Normal People last year, and that was quite a good book, and I was very happy with it. So I'm keen to see what else Sally Rooney has that's going to be on offer for me. Next up, I do have King Lear, or again, another author, William Shakespeare. At school, I wasn't able to read a lot of Shakespeare. We didn't get offered it by teachers as much as I would have liked. So I'm very keen to get into Shakespeare and read more of his stuff. I'm yet to read the original Romeo and Juliet. Obviously, everyone's read adaptations or watched films that are adaptations of Romeo and Juliet, but I'm still haven't actually experienced the original text. So I'm very keen for that. I think that's all I'm going to say on Shakespeare. I'm getting through this very quick. As I said, camera is about to go flat. It's on like 20% when I started recording, and I can't see if it is still recording, so we're hoping it's going. Next up on this list is Kurt Vonnegut's book, Slaughterhouse-Five. I'm keen to read stuff by Kurt Vonnegut. Hopefully, it does sound like it's something that will interest me. I've heard a lot of people talk about Kurt Vonnegut's writing, and I don't know, I've got nothing to say yet because I haven't read his books. But it does interest me. Slaughterhouse-Five, I read the back of it in a bookshop and immediately added it into my basket and was like, yep, that one sounds like something I'll read. But I haven't got around to it yet. But eventually, this will get smashed through and I'll give you guys all my thoughts on that at some point. Next up, we have some Cormac McCarthy books. I have Blood Meridian and No Country for Old Men. I did start Blood Meridian in 2024 and dropped it after, I think, 40 pages. I'm keen to try and give Cormac McCarthy another shot, because I am very interested in Cormac's work. And No Country for Old Men I actually bought for Christmas for my dad, and we're going to read that together as a little mini book club setting sort of thing. So I will be reading this very soon, and I'm very keen for that. So we'll see what happens. Cormac McCarthy, I know, has written a lot of classic Western books, so hopefully they're as good as people say they are. The last book on this pile is a non-fiction book, and that is I'm Glad My Mum Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I grew up watching iCarly as a kid, and Jeanette McCurdy's story is very interesting to me, so I'm very keen to jump into this biography or memoir and see what she has to say. And I've heard it's a very good memoir and has a lot of like deep, heartbreaking things that she brings up and talks about. So yeah, hopefully I don't cry reading that, but I probably will. I'm very keen to see what it says. So apart from that, I'm probably just going to read a lot more John Grisham this year and a lot more Stephen King. They are two of my favourite authors, and anything else that you see on this pile right here is probably going to get read as well. But I don't really have anything else that I've got on the top of my mind that I'll aim to read. I'll definitely be diving into classic books or anything that people recommend me along the way. So obviously we're going to see at the end of the year whether I managed to read all of these or if I read a bunch of other stuff that I didn't bring up in this video. But I wanted to put this out the same day as my top books of... it wasn't top books, it was... I wanted to put this video out. I wanted to put this video out alongside of my books that I read in 2024 as a way of sort of setting myself up for better reading habits in 2025 and sort of keeping myself accountable. So yeah, I guess we will see at the end of the year whether I managed to do that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these two videos because they're kind of back to back that I released. If you haven't seen the first video, go check it out. It's somewhere on my channel. I'm not going to link it because if you really cared, you'll find it. But yeah, I hope you've had a good day. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you have a lot of good books waiting for you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.